Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe was a complete and total disaster. Disappointments and flops at the box office, combined with terrible streaming numbers, resulting in Disney losing $2.5 billion just in the past 6 months on Disney+. But they told us this was going to happen. Kevin Feige said that was the plan for Phase 4, that instead of entertaining people, they would focus on representation and identity politics. And that's why Phase 4 of Marvel has now become the MCU. That's what it's been dubbed, the focus on female heroes, the focus on female representation, on making male characters take a back seat in order to push characters that have failed time and time and time again in the comics. And even ones that were successful, they want to turn those into a platform for their own agenda. And all of that has continued on in Phase 5. As we've seen, Ant-Man 3 Quantumania has been a total disaster at the box office. This movie will lose money. This movie will not make as much as the first two Ant-Men. This is sad for Marvel. But what did they decide to do? On International Women's Day, just remind everybody that the MCU, even though it's not alive and well, it is definitely here to stay. Marvel Entertainment go behind the scenes of the MCU with MPower, a new series streaming on Disney Plus that spotlights iconic heroines and their impact on audiences around the world. And to no one's surprise, this trailer that they put out to promote it has been ratioed to hell. The audience has told Marvel, they've told Disney time and time again, they just want straight entertainment. They don't want propaganda. They don't want you to say, oh, look, we have this character of this gender and this race and this sexuality, and you should care about them because of that. It hasn't worked. That's one of the reasons the MCU is failing right now. But no, they doubled down. Predictably, this has already been ratioed and it's getting roasted in the comment section. It does look like, I'll be real, it looks like they're cultivating the comment section a little bit. Most of the comments bashing them in English look to have been deleted. There's a lot still in Spanish though. I don't know if you could tell, I'm not a native Spanish speaker, so I don't know if my translation is going to be okay on this. I think this one says, I love the part where they accept no responsibility or accept no blame. I think that's what this part is. Sadly, you just forgot the OG woman of MCU Black Widow. When they showed Eowyn say, I am no man, I got chills. The ironic part is Marvel didn't show She-Hulk in this. I think that's what this says. I love the part where Ariel said, is that winter is coming? I think that's what that means. I love the part where Rambo shot a helicopter with a flaming arrow. Yes, all of these great things here. Let's watch a little bit of the newest bit of MCU from Marvel.
We've never seen a world like this, populated with so many different faces and colors. It's a beautiful thing to see. About to show these boys how we do it.
We're all recognizing that these stories need to be told about women. Wanda for vulnerable.
It certainly hasn't worked out very well, has it? Certainly by deciding to focus on that, because Kevin Feige said that for Phase 4, that's what they wanted to focus on. They wanted to focus on having more female heroes and villains than male heroes and villains. That's what he said. He admitted that, I think back in 2018, 2019, something like that. Well, congratulations, you're well on your way. What's that resulted in? Not focusing on telling good stories from characters that people care about, and instead pushing characters that have failed time and time again. Focusing on Captain Marvel, focusing on Miss Marvel, focusing on America Chavez, bringing all these characters in to take the spotlight from the heroes people actually want to see.
Vulnerability in her emotional life is when she's at her most powerful.
It's important to recognize yourself. You could watch it and think, people that look like me, we can be superheroes too.
The only way you can identify with a character is that they look exactly the same as you, have exactly the same background. That's why we need diversity.
It's so important for women to be behind the scenes as well. We need all those voices at the table.
I learned when you are tested, you're stronger, taller, bigger than you thought.
I'm not interested in the glass ceiling. I'm interested in the brick wall. Because if I take down the brick wall, then we can redesign the building. And that's the only way to go forward.
We have the power to represent what the world looks like today.
We can take these characters' motivations and bring it into our own lives, and it empowers us.
MPower, a 4-part series now streaming only on Disney+.
I'm sure that's going to get great ratings. I'm sure so many people are going to tune in for that. Let's celebrate the ideology and the thing that's been destructive for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's no way that any normal human being can look with an objective eye at what's been happening with the box office results. I know they made excuses for COVID. That doesn't work anymore. That simply doesn't work anymore. That excuse is not valid, and I don't know if it ever really was, but it's certainly not valid now. The MCU has had diminishing returns as they've pushed harder and harder towards agenda and identity politics. Instead of focusing on entertaining people, they're trying to celebrate every other thing. That is not what you should be focused on. You should get back to what the fans want. I can tell you one thing that they don't want is more woke MCU. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.